Henry, let me go. You're hurting me.
Really? I'm hurting you? That seems hard to believe since you don't have any feelings.
Yeah, that's not true.
I know everything, Vienna.
Everything about what?
I knew that Barbara knew that you weren't pregnant and that she threatened to tell me about it before the wedding if you didn't. Well,
Henry,
she gave you a chance to come clean and you didn't, and now she's disappeared. How convenient for you.
Henry, if you think I've had any...
Shut up! You're not going to worm your way out of this one. All I want from you is the truth.
Henry, I don't...
If you ever want to walk out of this room, you're going to be honest with me for once in your life.
No, stop it. You're scaring me.
Good. I'm glad I'm scaring you. Now, where is Barbara? What did you do with her? Tell me!
Oh, Henry, I know that you're angry at me.
Anger does not even begin to describe what I'm feeling right now.
I know I hurt you so badly, and I'm so sorry, but I didn't have anything to do with Barbara's disappearance. You have to believe me.
No, I don't. I don't have to believe you, not anymore.
Yeah, but I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, you want me to believe you? Then prove it to me.
How?
Where were you right before the wedding? Why were you late for the ceremony?
I was busy getting ready. I wanted to look beautiful for you.
You did. You looked incredibly beautiful and incredibly calm, considering that Barbara knew that you weren't pregnant and could ruin everything for you.
Yeah, but I was calm because I decided I wouldn't let her ruin the most important day of my life.
Yeah, and how would you do that? You would get rid of her, and that's what you did.
No.
Yes, and with the threat out of the way, you can just walk into Al's with just a picture of tranquility.
No, because I stopped at the church before I went to the diner to pray for her happiness.
You what? You prayed? Yeah, you prayed. You prayed for your little scheme to work, and it almost did, Vienna, almost, but almost isn't good enough, and now it is over.
No, I don't accept that. No, I know that you can forgive me. You just need a little bit of time.
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. Don't flatter yourself. All I need from you is to admit that you and I are over and to tell me where Barbara is.
Oh, my God, for the millionth time, I don't know. Maybe she ran away because you broke her heart. Did you ever think about that?
I broke her heart because you tricked me. And she knew that. And she had the power to get me back. All she had to do was tell me that you lied. Hell, Katie said that she was going to, that she was ready to. See, it all comes back to you.
Fine. Believe whatever you want. Obviously, there's nothing I can say or do to change your mind.
That's right.
I swear on everything I have and everything that I am, I could never hurt someone. Not even someone as hateful as Barbara. I didn't hurt her. I didn't. I know I've hurt you. I've hurt you so badly.
That is an incredible understatement.
No, maybe there's nothing I could do to make that up to you, but I'm going to try my hardest. I will never stop trying. I will never give up on our love.
Good, you keep trying, because nothing is going to change how I feel right now.
No, I don't believe that, because I know that your love for me is stronger than any hate or anger you could ever feel. We were so good together. We were soulmates. We still are soulmates. Henry, you're my Henry. That will never change.
It has changed. It's gone. You killed it.
No. I was crazy with love. It made me go out of my mind, the thought of losing you. But it made me do irrational things. But love, true love, is irrational, and you know that.
True love doesn't hurt people.
Yes, it does hurt people all the time. But then it repairs itself. Because true love is stronger than any hate or anger.
No, not this time. Not this time.
Yes, this time. Every time. Every time, Henry. We just need to reconnect. Physically, spiritually. You know how amazing it is when we make love. Don't you remember? Oh.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget. And I will never forgive. I will never touch you. And I will never love you. Do you understand? I hate you. I can't even stand the sight of you.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get to the truth of this, okay? If you won't tell me what happened to Barbara, maybe you will talk to the police.
No, you wouldn't do that.
Yes.
You can't.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Margot. Let's go.
But I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, let Margot decide if that's true or not. Come on.
No, but my clothes.
I think modesty is the least of your concerns right now.
Henry, please don't do this.
If you haven't done anything wrong, what are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid of the hatred I see in your eyes.
Good, you should be. Come on, quit stalling.
Fine, if this is what you really want.
You've destroyed everything that I have ever wanted.
Yeah, but that was never my intention. I just wanted us to get married and have a family.
Oh, come on, stop it! Stop! Quit! Stop with the whining and the begging. I can't take it anymore. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Hey! Vienna!
Oh, damn it.
Vienna! Remember the room number? I'm betting it's the only one with a chair jammed against it.
Okay.
Thank God. Where's Vienna?
Well, I was hoping that you would tell me.
You didn't see her? She just locked me up and tore out of here.
Great. What kind of lead time does she have on us,
About
then?
5 minutes, tops.
Why did she lock you in here?
Because I was going to bring her into the station, Margaret. There's a lot of stuff we have to talk
No,
about.
I think I already know. Katie came in and she told me.
Katie?
Well, yeah, and she sounded genuine.
Fine, we'll deal with that later. Right now, we need to
fine.
find, I'm sorry, we need to find Vienna. She shouldn't be too hard to find. She's walking around like she's going to a toga party.
A what?
She's wrapped in a sheet.
Did she tell you where my mom is?
No, she said she didn't know anything about it, but she's lying, Will. She's got to be lying.
All right. I'm gonna put on an APB.
God, thanks.
I need to talk to you.
Now is not a good time, Will.
Well, make time, because you owe me some answers.
What do you want to know?
I want you to tell me what the hell kind of game you're playing with my mom.
Hello?
This isn't what it looks like.
I sure hope not, because if it is, you can count me out. I mean, I learned my lesson.
I'm in really bad trouble. I have nowhere else to turn and no one else I trust.
Well, what do you want?
I want you to help me.
No, no way, forget it. I'm not getting involved, because anytime I get involved with you, I end up regretting it.
What? That's a horrible thing to say.
Yes, but, you know, you probably have a really good reason for doing what you're doing.
No,
But
everything I did it for love.
yeah, sure, love, great.
You see, you understand. Do you understand?
Understand or not, I'm not getting involved because I can't afford being in trouble, and trouble just seems to follow you
Yeah, well,
around.
that's not my fault.
Not your fault, Vienna. I mean, you're dressed up in a sheet right now.
Yeah, do you know what just happened to me? Henry cornered me in a room at the spa, and he tried to kill me.
Henry tried to kill you.
He was in a rage. He blames me for everything.
Well, it kind of was your fault, wasn't it? I mean...
It isn't my fault for loving Henry too much, for doing everything I have to do to make sure that we stay together.
Didn't quite work out that way, did it?
No, because Katie let the cat out of the bag. I had everything under control.
Yes, Vienna, I feel for you, but I'm not being dragged into this
No,
mess.
I won't drag you into anything. I just need one favor.
I wasn't playing games with your mother, Will, okay? I tricked myself into thinking that I was making the right choice by choosing Vienna over your mother.
So, the two of you really did have a relationship?
Yeah.
How? Why?
These things just sort of happen, Will.
In what universe would the two of you ever come together?
It's not that outrageous.
Yeah, Henry, it is, believe me.
Okay, fine. It started as a lark, a game, if you will. She came off after the money that I was getting from my newly discovered father, James Stenbeck. He had left that for me.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and I don't talk about that. It's a complete nightmare. Anyway, she got hold of the money, and then I tried to seduce it back from her, and then it developed, and it became more than just a game, and it developed into something very strong, and very strong feelings for her, stronger than I've ever had for another woman.
So, why'd you dump her?
I didn't dump her. Vienna got pregnant. I thought she got pregnant, and Barbara and I talked about it, and we agreed that the honorable thing for me to do was to marry Vienna and raise my child.
Well, if both of you agreed, then why did everyone come to tell me how devastated she was afterwards?
Because she's a good woman. And she's a lot less selfish than a lot of people around here think she is. For the record, I was pretty devastated myself.
Yeah, right.
Will, you may not understand this, okay, but the pain that I felt letting your mother go was as profound as anything I've ever felt in my life.
But you still did it.
Yes, I did it. I did it for the greater good. I thought by Vienna getting pregnant, it meant that I had to choose her. Your mother agreed with me. She urged me to marry her, even though I knew she didn't want me to.
Oh, so it's just great decisions all around.
None of us realized how deep the deception was on Vienna's part, okay?
Yeah, you least of all, who's supposed to know her better than anyone.
She fooled everybody, Will. Me more than anybody.
And now my mother's missing, and I don't believe for a second that she just ran off on her own. It's just not like her.
I know it's not. I agree. It's not like her. And which means I've got to do everything I can to find her. Will, if anything happens to her, I will never forgive myself.
You sound like you're in love with her.
The worst decision I ever made was not realizing that sooner. I've got to find her, Will. So unless you have any more questions for me, I've got to go.